We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high?
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Woodruff, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
King will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
That misses. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off 1-0. Chapman is off of first with 2 away. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. Fouled off. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Comes set and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Grounded to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Two out, bases loaded. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the A's 2, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
In now, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Chopped to third. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here. The A's lead it 2-0. Next up for the A's, Sean Manaea. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, number 55.
Now the pitch.
Manaea.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Weak roller right side. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
3-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. A's go quietly there, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch. Hey. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Minaya isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. Popped up. Olsen waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the A's 2 and the Brewers nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olsen.
One gone for the A's here in the third, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olsen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that's waved at and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Popped up. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Stephen Piscotty waits on deck. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So first and second with one man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Orlando.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
In now, Brandon Woodruff. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. One pitch on its way, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. The Scotty's on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Piscotty's on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. 0-1, no strike.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Sean Manaea. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 offering. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1.
Oh, that's good.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Down. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
2-1.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Justin Smoke waits on deck. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Justin Smoke, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch.
Ball.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Count is 3-1.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. First and second here with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Striding in once again, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. To short. Arcia has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Eric.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kenna comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next to Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston.
So striding in, Keston Hiura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ready with the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. The 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Our score remains 2-1. Shelby Miller takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Shelby Miller.
All set for the start of the inning, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
Standing in, Sean Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And that misses up and in, 3-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Braun giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still lead it 2-1. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball one.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Simeon's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Tony Kemp. A fly out and a single for him so far.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And it's fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sean Manaea.
Austin Allen will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Allen.
And he takes ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. On the ground to the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They lead it 2-1.
7th inning, Durant. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now. The right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Ready once again, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, the pitcher, Galvin Miller.
Avisail Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Avisail Garcia.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Ready now, Eric Sogard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Lifted into center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-1. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
From the stretch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Matt Olson waits on deck. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Olson. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Three runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a full count for Canada now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
J.P. Fireisen is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
J.P. Fireisen.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First offering on its way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. At the plate, Sean Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Still only one out in the inning. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Robbie Grossman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Robbie Grossman.
And he popped him up. Sogard in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-1. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Joaquin Soria.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1, here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And there's ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alex Claudio.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Marcus Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Laureano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Claudio is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing across here this half. Nothing to add here in the Oakland ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They trail here 4-1. Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So striding forward now, Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now. Orlando Arcia fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The Brewers down to their final strike. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A 1-1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB Draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.